All right, y'all, it's official. The pool is no longer my responsibility. So I am hyped. I am hyped. All I get to do is sit back and, enjoy it. Enjoy it right now. So I'm about to hop in the shower, get this gym off me, and then, like, go for a swim. The sun is still casting over it, so I ain't even going to try right now. What's going on, Brooklyn? You know, that pool was stressing me. I ain't even gonna lie. But let me kick it with you guys real quick, man. Like, I've been meditating a lot and just getting a lot of insight. And the more action I take, the more of these conversations I have, the more enlightened I become, right? So I'm also starting to see different aspects, of the journey where, again, second guessing yourself, right? But the more action you take, the more clearer your objective becomes. So I want you to understand this. When the world looks at you crazy, you're not the crazy one. Because if those who look at you crazy was on their path, on their purpose, they would totally understand. Now, whenever you are working on yourself and you're looking to grow, you're looking to expand, which is your life's purpose, you're going to meet resistance from your friends, from your family. And when I was on my journey early on, I was leaning on my friends and family for approval. Like, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And every time they would say, nah, that's not such a good idea. Like, who do you think you are, et cetera, et cetera. But then I look at who I am now, and I don't want to play the comparison game, but you can see, based on this documentation, how far my life has, like, transcended, right? Like, never always go and follow what's in your heart. There's a reason why it's there. It's your dream. It's your imagination. It's your dream to do what it is that you want to do. I refuse to be put inside a box. There's often times where, people would look at my YouTube channel, and I would look for other people's opinions on what I should be doing to gain more traffic, gain more subscribers. And they're like, yo, stick to one subject, stick to one particular demographic or one niche. And I'm like, yo, you can't fit me in a niche, man. I understand the mechanics of it, don't get me wrong. But actually, that might be a flaw in my game, right? Actually sitting there and doing the keyword research, doing the thumbnails, doing the titles and whatnot. It just loses my artistic touch. And now I fall into the trap of chasing the algorithms and whatnot. But I'm like, yo, this journey is mine and mine alone. If it can't be recognized by an audience, by some algorithm, maybe, it's just for me and my family and whoever comes across these messages. But my dream, I know what I want. And however long it takes to bring that and manifest it, that's how long it's going to take, man. But just need to remind me of that. Like, yo, stay on your path, yo. That's the best advice I could ever give someone. It's like, you're going to meet challenges, you're going to question yourself, but that's good. That's you actually caring and taking the time to sit back, analyze your game plan, analyze the map, and see how you can navigate yourself through it, right? So, like, for those of you guys who are starting out, maybe not have a big following or big audience, just develop you first. This is my way of developing myself. Like, I look back at, sometimes I put my my YouTube channel on the back of, like, on the screen on my TV while I'm working, and I would catch glimpses like, yo, that was 5 years ago. That was 7 years ago. Oh my God, like, I can't believe just seeing my face develop, seeing my hair grow, seeing my body change, my mannerisms, my way of communication. everything is just changing and evolving. And then when you're ready, the universe is like, yo, but if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, right? So just stay true to yourself and yourself alone. External validation, it's good, but don't hold your hat on that, because those things are fleeting. But how you feel and how you move and how you think stays with you. Right, Brooklyn? Anyway, let me go shower, pick up the kids. Me and my son just gonna be splashing around in the pool when they get home, so let's go. We got little mama here trying to swim off the deep end like her big brother. You're not built for that yet, mama. Alright, stick next to daddy. Wow. Thanks, mama. Appreciate it. We are still here at Training Facility. We're gonna be posting up here until I have to go to Scottsdale for my next session. But in the meantime, let me school y'all on some things, right? So get your notes and listen closely, pay attention, because this is very important what I'm about to say. As you know, I'm on the journey to creating wealth. And throughout my journey, I learned different principles through different teachers, different philosophies, but they all agree on the same thing, right? And when you're building wealth, it's like having a conversation, and you have the option of either participating in that conversation or not. So what I've discovered is those who are on their way to building wealth, they do it in a certain way, and that certain way comes in 3 ways. 3 is really God's number, all right? Notice that 3 is God's number, so things are going to tend to happen in 3s. And instead of me trying to fight it and trying to go against the grain, I'm going to go with what's proven. So when you're building wealth, or on your journey to building wealth, you need 3 things, right? You need a job, you need a business, and you need investments. Now, these things are going to tend to change in priority as you develop, but in the beginning, like where I'm at right now, I have 3 things in place. I have a job, like personal training. I'm here at Training Facility, coaching clients, going to Scottsdale, training a couple more clients. That's my job. Right? The second thing is my business. Now, my business is my media company. I develop and publish and produce media for myself through YouTube and my clients, you know, through editing videos, shooting videos, directing videos, etc., etc. Consulting, also my business in the media space, right? And then there's my investments. There's my house, and then there's my stocks, right? So wherever you're starting at, there's going to be your job. That's the thing that you do with your hands, right? Then there's going to be your business. You're still going to do stuff with your hands, but what you want to do is get your business to a point where you're able to employ people to do the things that you don't have time to do, and focusing on scaling and growing the business. Then the third thing is going to be your investments. income producing assets. Every investment that you do, you want it to be income producing assets, right? Or invest in them and then like get them to a point where they increase in value, like a house, like stocks, and et cetera, right? So I have these things in place. So right now, my focus right now is paying off debt, right? Debt is my mortgage. So my job, I'm trying to maximize my earning potential in personal training, right? Getting as much clients or like coaching as much people as I possibly can with the time that I give myself, the parameters I give myself, right? And then there's going to be your business. That's actually also working with my hands, but my goal is to put and produce as much as possible, scale that so that it operates on its own away from me, where I could focus on like investments, buying more property, investing in dividend paying stocks, et cetera. But if you focus on doing those three things, like don't just focus on your job. Your job is meant to pay your bills, give you enough breathing room, and then your side hustle is what's going to actually help you produce wealth, right? You can't just produce wealth in just one income. Like that's just time constraints. So maximize your earning potential with your hands, then focus on developing a side hustle, a side business. Make that side business overtake your current job, right? Then you can quit your job. But until your side business and your investments overtake the income of your main source of income, which is your job, you just want to stick to your job, collect the benefits, like put into your 401k, whatever it is, but stick to it long enough. I stayed at my job. I'm actually still working, like, my other corporate jobs. Right now, I own my job. Then there is having your job. Having your job is like you're employed by someone else. I'm self-employed, so that means I got to go get after it. I'm not confined to or capped at earnings per hour. Like, if I'm not working, I ain't making money. So I'm going after it, but there's no ceiling to my earning potential with my hands. So just to keep it simple, all right? I love simplicity. If you have a job, perfect, stick to your job. But I know that you hate your job because your job that you're currently doing is not creative. Your business is where you're going to be able to pour in your creativity, which is where you want to start finding your passion, trying different things, going to different events, going to different seminars, trying to find your position, your point of entry. So that's going to be your side hustle. Then when your side hustle gets to overcome the income of your main hustle, don't quit yet, because you want your passive income to be able to produce like your lifestyle, right? Take over your, you want your passive income to take over your living expenses. Then you just start and continue to compound at that. But till then, live below your means and stay on your grind, man. Grind has a negative connotation. I would more so not say grind, more like learn to enjoy that process. Like, I know nobody's not going to enjoy their jobs, but when you learn to enjoy the process of building wealth and understand that it's going to take those three things, you have a point of focus now. You get to focus clear and be like, yo, man, this is it. This is for me. And that's how I feel right now. Like, after accumulating all that information, is now my responsibility to put that and practice it now, and holding myself accountable with this, documentary. So the more I can like clear myself from all distractions and just focus, okay, be the best personal trainer I can possibly be, integrate that into my business, make it a lifestyle, right? Coach others to abandon the life that people forced on them and chase their dreams. That's my ultimate vision, and just having fun along the way, because it ain't worth it if it's not fun, right? So That's what I got for you guys, man. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know, like, again, wealth is a conversation. Do you want to participate in the conversation or just sit on the sidelines? Let's talk. All right, money talks. I know it's a lot of information. In this stage, it's really hitting me because it feels like I'm playing catch up now. And I'm like, there's a reason why it took so long. I was just so eager, man, so ambitious. But now I know, like, you definitely have to be in the journey, man, to actually reap the benefits, right? So along the way, I'm gonna do my best to simplify it. Don't wanna use the technical mumbo jumbo, but I'm going to find ways to simplify it because that's what I would have wanted. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna even be better because now that I truly understand, I can truly enjoy the journey and the unfoldment of everything, right? So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to drink water, get money, mind your business.